I'm going to show you a few things in our WAMAP site. I've already registered, so if you've registered as well, your screen is going to look just like mine. I'm ready to click on Math 141 to enter the class, so I can go ahead and click there. And this takes me to all of the available information in our class. So right now I've got chapters 1 and 2 available, along with the online textbook. If you choose not to order the textbook, you can access the entire textbook by clicking right here that says full textbook. This is also a great way if you do choose to purchase it. There's a couple of links here that will take you to some different online shopping sites. The textbook is really inexpensive, between $10 and $15 for chapters 1 through 4, which is the pre-calculus 1 portion. Okay, let's go ahead and just go back to the home page. So for Math 141, I'm going to go ahead and click on one of the folders. So each chapter will have a folder. Each chapter that's available anyway will have a folder. If you click the folder open, you'll see drop-down menus for each of the sections. You can collapse these and expand them as much as you want. Know that each of these sections are going to have a homework assignment that's due. Remember, all of our homework assignments are due on either a Monday, a Wednesday, or a Friday. You can see those due dates by clicking to open one of the sections. And this homework always shows up right on top. The section 1.1 exercises are due Friday, 9/25. You also have an option to use a late pass. Everyone is given 4 late passes to start the quarter off. If you do miss this due date, you can use the late pass to do the homework assignment. You do need to get 75% on all of the chapter homework assignments before you can take the exam. So those late passes can be really useful, but keep in mind you only have 4 for the quarter. Let me go ahead and click on the exercise set. Most of the homework sets have between 5 and 15 questions. I'll go ahead and hit start. This one has 8, so score 0 out of 8 for each homework question. You've got some information up here in the upper right-hand corner. It says it's got 1 point total. You have 3 tries on this particular version. You can get new versions of the questions, and you've got 99 different versions. So basically, you can do this an unlimited number of times. If I scroll to the bottom, there's question help. So there are a couple of videos here that you can use that will help with this question. These homework helps for the most part are not made by me, but they are made specifically for these homework questions. The homework help that does directly tie you to me is the Message Your Instructor. If you click it for a homework question, it's going to take you to a message screen that has your exact question that you're working on. It's going to send me a message, and you might say, it's really helpful if you tell me what you're working on. You can say, I understand the vertical line test, but I'm not sure which graph to choose. So just a little simple explanation of what you're looking for is helpful. I almost always respond with a video. And if I know exactly what you've tried and what you're struggling with, I can make that video just that much better and that much more helpful for you. Then at the bottom here, you'd hit send message, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to go back to the home screen here for 141. You'll notice also for each of the sections, there is a textbook link that will take you directly to the section of the text 1.1. It's really easy to use. So instead of going to the entire text, if you're using the e-text, this is a really great way to go. So a wonderful resource. And there are also supplemental videos. I encourage you to watch my video first, the one that I posted to Canvas. These videos here are not made by me, but they are really helpful. Just know that they're not specifically tailored to the class like the ones in Canvas are. So I recommend that you watch the video in Canvas, work through the homework exercises, use the textbook as needed for an additional resource, and use the supplemental videos as needed for an additional resource. But the video in Canvas should be your primary source of information. We can collapse this when you're done, and then you can move on to section 1.2. And you'll notice that 1.2 is set up identically. We've got homework exercises first, the textbook section a link to 1.2, and then supplemental videos should you need those in addition to the video that I posted to our Canvas classroom. It's a little bit cumbersome to see when all the due dates are here. A better place to see the due dates are with the course calendar. You can either click up on top or over on the left. If I click the course calendar, it shows me what's due each day. And you'll notice that my due dates are only on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. You'll never have a different due date from me. Never anything due on a Sunday or a Tuesday, for example. You can also see these same due dates in the Canvas calendar. So both of them, both of those calendars are a great overview for what you've got coming due. This is also a good place to access a past due assignment. It will show up as past due, and the late pass will appear here if you want to go back and take an assignment that's past due. Let's see, let me go back again and show you where else you can access those late passes. So you'll notice next to the due date here, always 11:59 p.m. of the due date, there's a use late pass option. And if you click on that, it says that you have 3 late passes remaining. Everybody starts with 4. You can redeem 1 late pass for this huge extension. The extensions are really for the rest of the quarter. But remember, for all of the homework assignments, you need a 75% on each chapter assignment in order to access the chapter exam. So you can either say yes and redeem the late pass or never mind. The only time that you don't have that quarter-long extension is with the chapter test, which is down here at the bottom. So if I go ahead and click open the chapter exam folder, notice how this is grayed out. This is grayed out because I haven't yet met my prerequisite of 75% on all of my section exercises. So I need to do that first. Once I've done that, I'll be able to open up the exam. There is a 10% penalty, though, if you take this exam late, and you only have 2 days to take it late with that late pass. So really be careful when you're using the late passes. Another place to see what late passes you've got, what scores you have, is by clicking on the Gradebook. Your goal is a 75% on each of these, and it will tell you right up here at the top, right underneath your name, how many late passes you have available. This gradebook will actually be the gradebook for the entire quarter, including your Canvas assignments. Those will be copied over here as well. So the grade that you see down here at the bottom is your overall grade for the course. So it's a great place to look and see how you're doing for the class. Messages. This is where if you send me a message through the homework assignments, if you've got a homework question, this is where the message comes to me. And this is also where the message will come back to you. So you'll have a little symbol on this messages tab that'll have like the number 1 next to it or something, telling you that you've got a message there saying that I've replied to you. So do watch for that. So if I send you something, it will show up. It will show up there. Otherwise, I think you'll really enjoy WAMAP for a free open source program. It has a lot of functionality. There are some additional tools that I'll instruct you for, or I'll instruct you in when we get there through the lecture videos. So as things come up, let me know, but also be checking the WAMAP homework video section in Canvas. There's a tab for those homework videos. As you ask questions, as other students ask questions, I'll be posting those videos there.